Challenger competing with the champion from our last program. The winner will have the honor of returning to our next show as the champion. At this time, we invite you to sit back, relax, and let the show begin. We'll begin our show with female vocalists. Our champion of last week, Valerie States of Coquilala, Idaho, will be singing Save the Best for Last. Valerie, good luck.
Sometimes the snow comes down in June. Sometimes the sun goes round the moon. I see the passion in your eyes. Sometimes it's all a big surprise. 'Cause there was a time when all I did was wish you tell me this was love. It's not the way I hoped or how I planned, but somehow it's enough. And now we're standing face to face. Isn't this world a crazy place? Just when I thought our chance had passed, you go and save the...
Who'd have thought this is how the pieces fit? You and I shouldn't even try making sense of it. I forgot how we ever came this far. I believe.
Is it time? Is it time? Is it time? Is it time yet?
So, is it time?
No, it's not time yet.
No, not time.
No, it's not that time. It's not time yet.
It's not time.
It's not time.
Is it time?
Hey, would you find out if it's time?
Hey, is it time?
Is it time yet? Is it time yet?
So, is it time?
No, it's not time yet.
Sorry, still not time.
No, it's not that time. It's not time yet.
It's still not time.
It's not time.
Is it time yet?
Hey, find out if it's time yet.
Hey, is it time yet?
Hey man, is it time? What time is it?
Come on, it's gotta be time.
Yeah, it's time.
Oh yeah, it's time.
It's definitely time. Time's come.
It's finally time.
It is time.
They called him Super Skier as he sat around the sun deck, and he swore that he'd never spill. When they finally took him down, they had to use 3 toboggans to carry all the pieces down the hill. He was going down that slope, going 90 miles an hour, when he caught on the edge of his ski. one-legged skiers left from there. Well, he was going down that slope, going 90 miles an hour, when he caught an edge of his ski. Well, his clothes, they were fast, but the slopes, they were faster. At last, the super skier we shall see. When he left the tree at last, he was skiing twice as fast. Both halves were skiing moguls like a feather. He said, I must be a split personality. How will I ever keep my knees together? One ski was headed east, and the other headed west, cause both of them, you see, were running freer. The folks on the now, they looked up and almost fell. Said, this bird, it's a plane, it's super skier. Well, he was going down that slope, going 90 miles an hour, when he caught an edge of his ski. Well, his clothes, they were fast, but the slopes, they were faster. That's last a super skier we shall see. Well, the moral of my story, though my story's kind of gory, is very simple even to a dope. Buy the fastest clothes you can, and talk skiing like a man. Don't let people catch you on the slope. Well, he was going down that slope, going 90 miles an hour, when he caught an edge of his ski. Well, his clothes, they were fast, but the slopes, they were faster. At last, the super skier we shall see. That's the last of super skier we shall see.
So tonight we're going to conduct a taste test between the Pedigree Original and the Pedigree New Improved. All right, we're ready for the taste test. Ready for the taste test. Yeah, that's pretty good. No, I really don't taste any difference between the original and the new improved. Next time you go to the grocery store, just settle for the original. But if you want to taste it yourself, that's up to you.
Jamie, where are you from?
Spokane, Washington.
And what do you like to do in your spare time, Jamie?
I like a lot of sports. I like basketball. I like snow skiing. I also like hiking and camping and just goofing off with my friends.
Jamie, if you could change anything in the world, what would it be?
To stop false accusations and gossip.
That's good. Finally, Jamie, what's an important goal for you as you look to the future?
I would one day like to be a veterinarian.
Good. We're glad you're with us again tonight.
Seriously.
We're glad you're with us, Jamie.
Coming up next in Section 4, our champions from last week in the vocal groups are Christina Bond, Melissa Griffiths, and Todd Scott. They will be singing Forever on Guard. Good luck, guys.
Why do you have to leave this way? Was it something that I did or did not say? I really wanted to tell you what I felt, but sometimes the heart goes on guard. I've tried to let you know, but maybe it didn't show. My heart is forever on guard. I'm never gonna love this way again. Please tell me, why did things turn out this way? Oh, baby, did it really have to end? Forever on guard.
No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you.
The senior class officers and the senior class want to encourage you to make your way over to those tables and help us with that bake sale.
To hold me and to hide me.
And say you'll share only one love, one lifetime. Let me lead you from your solitude. Say you need me with you here beside you. Anywhere you go, let me go too. That's all I ask of you.
All I ask for is one love, one lifetime. Say the word and I will follow you. Cherish, stay with me each night, each morning. Say you love me.
I do.
Love me, that's all I ask of you.
O most revered audience, welcome to the Imperial Theater of the Orient. I, Oriental Stage Manager, beg your humble attention. Wish to have your permission to introduce the play. Wish to introduce the play even without your permission, since actors have been rehearsing for 1 whole week. The play tells a very ancient and honorable legend, the legend of the 3 swine of most small stature, called in translation, the 3 little pigs. Perhaps you have read the legend already, in which case feel free to nap during the performance. However, I must warn you, legend in English, not so beautiful as legend in Chinese. In Chinese is very symbolic, very aesthetic. Also very hard to understand if you don't speak Chinese. So signal means let's get this show on the road. Beg to introduce chief characters. Number 1, pig. Number 2, pig. And number 3, pig. We have one other. Thank you. Play has one other character. We will introduce her later. For one thing, wish to build suspense. For another, she takes a long time to get into her costume. Behold, a woodland glade in ancient China. Notice, only 1 tree per scenery. 1 tree meant to suggest entire woodland. Very symbolic, very aesthetic. Signal. Signal means let the play begin. Oink. Oink.
What a happy life we live here in ancient China.
You have spoken wisely, number 1, pig. Ours is the most carefree existence.
Yes, nothing to do but play and sing all day long.
Yes, fun is good, but I spoke of pleasure. I meant also the pleasure of work, the pleasure of going to school, the pleasure of meeting challenges and pursuing honest toil.
What a party pooper! Number 3, pig and I. We don't believe in work. We like to have fun.
No, we just like to sing and we like to dance and have a good time.
Yeah.
Foolish, foolish pigs. Listen to me, your elder sister. All play and no work make for great unhappiness.
Says who?
Old saying of Confucius.
Oh, you and your big ideas. Just because you went off to college, you think you're so much better than us.
You know, you used to be a regular pig, just like us. But ever since you went to college and you took your PhD in pig Latin, you have been the biggest grouch.
You may scoff at me now, my sisters, but one day you will see I am right.
Number 1, pig wasn't exaggerating. She knew that summer could not last forever. Behold winter. Cold, 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 cold winter. The worst winter in the history of China. Notice, only one snowflake for scenery. One snowflake meant to suggest all of winter. Very symbolic, very aesthetic.
Also very cheap.
Now came the time to work, just as number 1 pig had predicted. Oink, oink.
My sisters, it is winter now. We can no longer live out of doors. I think it is time to build a pagoda.
It's really amazing to have the college graduate of the family. It's been snowing for a month now, and she's getting around to building us a house.
Yeah, I was wondering when you were going to get around to it, number 1 pig.
Oh, but my sisters, I didn't say I was going to build us a house. I am going to build me a house, and you have to build houses for yourself.
Big deal. We can build houses as big as good as you.
Yeah.
And big, too. Better. We shall see.
Yes!
What will you build your house of, number 3 pig?
I want to build my house of tatami mats. I know where I can get a really good deal on great tatami mats, and they're imported from Japan.
If I may say so, esteemed, honorable, and revered sister, it's a stupid idea. I might call it tatami rot.
Oink.
And what will you build your house of, number 2 pig?
I'm going to build my house of chopsticks. I can get the best secondhand chopsticks free downtown.
Yeah? House of straw, house of sticks, terrible architecture.
But it is symbolic.
Is aesthetic.
I shall build my house of bricks.
Bricks? Bricks cost a fortune.
Where would you get that kind of money?
Well, I have been making regular deposits at the piggy bank. You forget, I am a college graduate, and I really know how to bring home the bacon.
And so, the 3 swine of most small stature set to work to build themselves the best pagodas they could manage. Number 1 pig built her house of bricks, while number 2 pig built hers of chopsticks, and number 3 pig used tatami. And when the pagodas were finished, how pleased the pigs were.
Oink!
Oinky, oinky, oinky.
The story now becomes complicated. It's late one night. Each pig sits in her own pagoda. No scenery for night, no scenery for snow, no scenery for pagodas. Audience must use imagination. We blew our budget on the snowflake. Suddenly, out of the woods comes a dark, mysterious figure. Wicked creature, evil creature. Hush, the plot thickens.
Oh, most revered number 3 pig, I beg you to give me admittance to your snug little pagoda.
Who is that knocking on my door?
It is I, your humble friend and neighbor, Wonton Wolf. Please let me in.
Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
What under the sun is a chinny chin chin?
Oh.
I remember the days of just keeping time, of hanging around in sleepy towns forever. Back roads empty for miles. Well, you can't have a dream and cut it to fit. But when I saw you, I knew we'd go together. Like a wink and a smile. Leave your old jalopy by the railroad track. We'll get a hip, double dip, toppy, 2-seat Pontiac. So we can rev her up. Don't go slow, it's only green lights and alright, let's go together, like a wink and a smile. like a wink and a smile. Now my heart is music, such a simple song. Sing it again, the notes never end. This is where I belong. Just the sound of your voice, the light in your eyes. We're so far away from yesterday together, like a wink and a smile. We go together, like a wink and a smile.
Well, it's now time for our challenger in the spokesmodel competition. So let's give a hand for Bryn Maish from Spokane. Bryn, where are you, as far as what do you like to do? Bryn, tell us what you like to do in your spare time.
I enjoy playing football and watching football and being with football, and I just like listening to music and being with my friends.
Okay, Bryn, and if you could change anything in the world, what would it be?
Well, I would change world hunger by shipping the calf food over to them to share with them.
And Bryn, what's an important goal for you as you look to the future?
Well, I'm looking to pursue a career as a plastic surgeon.
Very good, Bryn. We're glad you're with us tonight.
For our last section this evening, I would like to present the vocal comedy. I would like to introduce Kara Fisher, who's presenting The Red Hooded Sweatshirt.
We'd like to thank you for coming and supporting us on this weekend. We've got a couple big varsity games afterwards that you're welcome to stay and watch. And if you're going to leave, we hope you have traveling safety, and thanks for coming. And we'd like to give a big thanks to our class sponsors. They've been a big help to us, and we couldn't have made it through without them. Thank you.
Say something. Hey, stay up long enough. No, it's too long.